How's it going, guys? Today we are cutting the DNR property. Usually about middle of July they like these their properties to get cut. Usually I reach out to them sometime in July or June, and they give me a list of properties in which they want cut. They like doing this because it controls the brush and the trees from growing up in this set aside. I'm not even sure what to call this stuff. Basically, there's properties all over the place that people can hunt and hike and all that. And about every 3 years or so, they like to have them cut just to keep everything down, the brush and trees. And even then, I still have to go around a bunch of stuff. It just gets too big for the mower. I know I talked to the guy that I work with to do this stuff. He said they're only allowed to burn off like 80 acres or so a year. That's their new policy, or I don't really know. Believe it or not, there is a market for this stuff. This particular property is beautiful. It's pretty grassy. There's some weeds in. One thing you learn right away is looks are deceiving. Sometimes you get into a property and it is just weedy. But what you don't see is the really fine grass underneath. And usually you cut it and the weeds will shrivel up to almost nothing. There'll be just stems, and the grass will stay there. You can't judge it too fast until you get it in a bale, and then you realize how nice it actually is. My beef cattle mainly eat this stuff in the winter, when I feed hay. And then we sell a lot. Guys like to buy it. I have one particular guy that I do quite a bit of work for. And he buys 300-400 bales a year because he dumps it in for his heifers, his heifer ration. The problem is he makes his alfalfa too young, and then he needs something to dumb it down. He always said protein level's too high. He needs a lower quality feed to dump in, so he dumps this stuff in. Well, you get more feed value out of this than you are of straw. And with the way that the dairy world is going, wheat straw is really hard to find. So we're out cutting. We cut some third crop grass at home this morning, and then I had some second crop new seeding that cut down. I got about halfway around the field and found a stone, bent up a whole bunch of knives. I got really lucky with that though. See there, I don't know if you can quite see that. There's a big tree I gotta go around. big stuff, I go around. Anything a little bit bigger, I'll raise up and go over. And if it's probably about pinky size, I'll cut right through it. It doesn't bother any. But yeah, I was about halfway around that new seating, and I found a big stone, and it wasn't in the field, it was on the outer edge of the field. And I am so lucky that all I did was bend up a bunch of knives. We put a bunch of new knives on, and away we went. So I'm in the T7.210. We leased this tractor, and our this is a New Holland H7450 disc bind. It's a 13-foot cut, rubber rolls. Bought this last year. We bought it used. One of my regrets when we bought this, we traded in the one we had, which was a new idea, 11-foot cut. I don't remember the numbers on it. Big regret trading that in. They only gave us like $2 grand for it, and it would sure be nice to have a second machine, even just for a backup. This machine is giving us a little bit of trouble this year. But overall, with the amount of abuse that this thing takes, I can't really complain about it. So with this DNR property, once you get around all the trees, you always got to kind of watch what you're doing. I found a few logs before. Logs. Haven't had any trouble with stones yet, but anthills, believe it or not, the anthills are the worst part. Some of these out here are just ginormous, and I hit one before, and it brought my engine speed down quite a ways. I thought for sure I was going to do something. Last year, Dad dropped the cutter bar off this particular mower. And I think I broke a shaft early on in the year. There was a shaft inside one of the turtles or in the cutter bar. I don't really know. It shut me down a few days. Usually it wasn't a problem to rent one. I could rent one. And this year nobody's got anything to rent me. Last year it broke down. I don't remember what happened to this. Oh, that was the time that we dropped that cutter bar off. And I was out in the field. They gave me one exactly like this. And it wasn't a big deal. We signed the paperwork and away we went. This year it seemed like a big deal. And in the end, they couldn't give us anything. They didn't have anything to give us. Well, we went to a different dealer then, just around the corner, and they didn't want to work with us at all. I don't know. Apparently they don't. They did have They're actually a green dealer, but they had a 7450 on the lot. And I don't remember what I had to cut that day. I think I had a customer who wanted something cut, and I couldn't cut nothing until the motor was fixed because nobody would give me anything. But it all worked out. It didn't take them too long to fix it. Then I found a great big anthill again. Should have picked up over it. I saw it. Sometimes you just don't know though. What is it, an anthill or is the grass thicker? But anyways, this will lay a day. A good day will probably come. Today is Monday. Will probably come in Wednesday afternoon or late morning. Break 2 rows together, and we'll probably get it baled Wednesday if time permits. We do have a chance of rain for tomorrow. Hopefully nothing comes. This week could use a week. And it's supposed to be humid too, so it's probably going to be wetter than wet in the morning. So this starts the middle of July, and my agreement says the 31st of August. So I got like 10 days here. I got like 100 acres. Oh, at least 100 acres left, I think. Between this and I'm thinking I'm going to get a whole bunch of crop calls for the third crop. So we'll see. We'll keep pounding. We got 2 balers. I'll probably have this tractor hooked onto our other baler, and I'll take off with the other 2017 and hook this onto the 2015. And away we go. We'll send Dad out with this one, and I'll go probably do all the custom work. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe everybody's hay isn't ready yet. I do have some to do, but I'm hoping not a lot. Gotta watch the time, guys. I don't want to blabber your ear off too long. So I've been going all day, and I got a few hours left. I'll probably I don't know how long I'm going to go. We got this piece. If I finish this piece off, we got another 13 acres kind of over in this direction. So I'm probably going to either leave the mower here or probably, because this is going to take me a while yet. Cut that in the morning. Yeah, this will get baled up. This stuff is some of the better stuff I've done, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Our one machine shed is full, and we have 2 piles. I'll have to get some footage of the piles so you guys know we stack them up out in the field, and then we get some bunker cover, throw it over the top, and dump dirt or gravel around it. That works okay, but you have a little bit of waste there, a couple inches usually on the top and bottom of the bale. I have a bagger, but that takes so freaking long, and bags are kind of expensive. I bale shed is in the plans. Probably next summer, I'm thinking we're going to start on that. I don't know how big yet. I think it's going to depend on what we can afford at the time. Originally, we were looking at like a clear span hoop building with a canvas roof over a metal frame. We kind of decided that maybe we just do a pool building with trusses. That way, when we get to it, we can always add on to it. We can add on to it real easy. And if we plan to do that, then we can make it even easier to add on to. But we'll work with the plastic for this year yet. We'll probably still have some under plastic next year, but if we could have a building for some of this better, more expensive stuff, that would be awesome. And even having something for getting some of the machines out of the outside, or get them undercover, I guess. Right now our one machine shed is full, and the other one's got goats in it, so can't put a whole lot in there. But alright, I guess I talked long enough now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my rambling and bouncing around in this rough field. So any comment or questions or comments, throw them down there. Please like the video, I'd appreciate it. Subscribe, I'd appreciate that too. Currently still running with 0 subscribers, so the only person listening to me talk right now is me. But we'll keep going. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.